Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Jack here, and today I'm showing you the final mock of Stranger Things week. I hope you enjoyed. It's been an absolute blast to build all these mocks and upload all these videos. The support has been amazing, but this mock right in front of me is the hospital scene from Season 3. To be a little bit more specific, because that can be kind of vague, this is the scene where the little monster, I say little, it's going under the door after it melts so it can reform in front of Nancy and try and kill her, but it doesn't. Spoiler alert. My bad. The weird thing about building this mock was that I was not actually making something from inside of a hospital. I mean, I was, but it didn't feel like it because when you look at the reference, you can see that this thing is a construction zone, so it's not actually going to have all that machinery and all the beds that would actually be inside a hospital room. That's why when you take a quick look around, everything looks unfinished, incomplete, and very messy because, again, this thing is not actually something you would waltz in and get your heart surgery. I don't know. On the left-hand side, you can see everything that would make this a construction site. There's a workbench, a saw, and a couple other things that act as barriers. Just a bunch of stuff put away to make it feel like this isn't actually a place where you can do stuff. On the far right-hand side, you can see an office section, and this part is not actually complete either. It has a desk and a chair, which makes you think it would be, but it's not. That was actually a last-minute decision. I didn't know what to make this room, because when you look at the reference again, you can see some windows there that don't actually have windows, so I made something up, put an office here, and I think it looks pretty good. On the floor of this entire build, you can see that everything is not tiled off. The only reason I did that was to make it feel unfinished, like, you know, somebody would have to shave off those studs if you're an actual LEGO construction worker. That's not how it works, but I think it would be pretty cool to think about it that way. There's also a bunch of gaps and cracks to show that the floor is not completely laid down yet. Maybe there's some pipe work that needs to be done. Who knows? That trend continues with the wall, which may not look exactly right, but it looked very boring just having a plain white slab there. So I think this little technique with the headlight bricks and the tiles works perfectly fine. And then the final thing to this build is the real Stranger Things aspect to this. It's the goopy flesh monster that goes under the door and starts forming on the other side to kill Nancy. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna disregard this Nancy. I didn't have time to paint up a custom purple dress and make it look exactly like Nancy, so that figure is not a part of this mock. Just forget about it. But that will wrap it up for this mock, so if you enjoyed, I will leave some more Stranger Things mocks linked down below so you can check those out. But that is it, so as always, thanks so much for watching, and most importantly, take care.